Greetings, IndyCar enjoyers, and welcome to the penultimate race of the IndyCar Series. Alex Palou already got the championship, but there are still 2 races to go. Also, the Milwaukee Mile is the oldest speedway in history. Yep, even older than Indianapolis, which is crazy to think about. But anyways, Nick Pidchuck would be the special guest to give off the command to start their engines, and the race itself would start with Alex Palou jumping to the lead. Malukas gains momentum, but it's not enough as Palou continues to hang on to his lead. And Nolan Siegel wrecks out and causes the first caution of the day. Already, the caution ends with Palou continuing to lead. And another caution just came out. Graham Rahal lost control. Dang it! He saved his car, but the yellow flag had still been thrown. Anyways, the race eventually restarts with Alex Palou and Malukas battling for the lead, and Malukas just overtook him for the lead. Now this is surreal. Will Power is catching up to Pato O'Ward and trying to take 5th away from him. Malukas starts catching up to lap traffic, and he has to try his best to fend off Palou. Malukas and Palou put Abel a lap down. Also, Jacob Abel is running a paint scheme that is a special tribute to the iconic Miller Lite Reynard. And just like that, Palou retakes the lead. Alex Palou now has a 2.5 second lead gap over Malukas. Holy crapper! There's nothing that can stop him. Will Power, Scotty Mack, and Pato O'Ward all come down to pit road, and next to join in is Dixon. Several more also join in. Next to join in are Palou and Malukas. Foster is now leading and Scotty Mack is in second. Wait, what? Foster is next to come down to pit road. Because Foster pitted in, Palou retook the lead. Scotty Mack might also get penalized for unsafe release. Malukas is right behind Scotty Mack. Palou is now over 7 seconds ahead of Scotty Mack. He just keeps getting faster and faster. Graham Rahal almost got into the wall, but he managed to save it. Even on lap 100, Alex Palou continues to lead, but his lead gap is starting to shrink. O'Ward and Power make their next pit stops. Next to join in are Rossi and Lundgaard. Just when Palou, Malukas, and Scotty Mack go down to pit road, another caution just came out. Will Power just hit the wall, lost control, started losing power, and struggles to get back on pit road. Good lord, can this get any worse? Also, Malukas has troubles on pit road. Will Power is now out of the race and several drivers come down to pit road during caution. But anyways, the caution ends with Palou continuing to lead. Lundgaard and Rossi battle for 4th, and Lundgaard manages to get past him. Holy crapper! Newgarden just got past Lundgaard and Rossi. He even engages in the battle for 3rd with O'Ward and manages to get past him. Holy crapper, the battle for the podium spots just got more tense. Meanwhile, Rasmussen and Kirkwood battle for 10th. He manages to overtake Rasmussen, and Ilot's engine starts smoking. Ah, crap. We get another driver blowing an engine, and for no reason whatsoever, the caution just came out. He wasn't anywhere near the track, so in theory he should be safe, but still, nothing could ever compare to the terrible officiating calls in New Hampshire and Edmonton, but to be fair, he did start leaking oil, so it's not a terrible officiating call. Yeah, that's the reason why they had to call a caution, because his car started leaking oil. Palou, Scotty Mack, and Newgarden make their pit stops. Several more also join in during caution. Armstrong decided to stay out, and he's now leading, but anyways, the caution ends with Armstrong leading, and Palou takes the lead. Holy crapper, nothing can stop him. Even Scotty Mack manages to get past him. Armstrong just fell back to 17th and keeps falling back even further. At this point, he's not much of a threat to Palou. Daly gets past Rasmussen for 7th. Rasmussen is not slowing down. Malukas just got past Dixon. Palou puts Ericsson a lap down, and there's near contact. Rossi comes down to pit road, and several more join in to make their final pit stops of the day. On lap 196, Palou decides to make his final pit stops of the day and manages to hold off Scotty Mack. Not even a pit stop can stop him. Ferrucci is next to come down to pit road. With 50 to go, Rasmussen goes high as he just got loose. Newgarden tries to put Simpson a lap down, but he doesn't let him through. Ferrucci gets back in the lead lap, and the caution just came out for rain. Ah, crap. Mother Nature came back to haunt another race. I always hate it when that happens. You can't control the weather. And whenever Mother Nature has her ways, stuff like this happens. Several drivers come down to pit road yet again, but Palou decides to stay out. The short rain delay caution ends with Palou continuing to hang on to his lead. Rossi jumps up to 4th. Holy crapper, this could affect the outcome of the race. Even Rasmussen overtakes Award for 5th, and the two ECR cars battle each other for 4th. Newgarden attempts to block Rasmussen but fails to do so, and Newgarden started to have issues with his car. Malukas overtakes Dixon for 8th, and Rasmussen just overtook him for 2nd. Rasmussen just overtook Palou for the lead. Like, how does that even possible? Like, people are like, what the heck, man? Like, this is pretty much, like, on the same levels as seeing Ricky Stenhouse Jr. winning at super speedways. Like, whenever a moment like this happens with an ECR driver, it's surreal. And the last time the ECR has won is, I believe, in 2021. But Palou won't give up. Rasmussen still has to catch up to lap traffic, and he nearly hits the wall. Even on the final lap, Palou still hasn't gotten past Rasmussen, even with him getting loose. In my opinion, Milwaukee Mile is a great race that gets a 9 out of 10, but I really want Palou to win, although ECR has never won a race since 2021. Let's face it, ECR is not a good team. They're not a very good race team. They're pretty much like the IndyCar equivalent of Hayek Motorsports, previously known as JTG Daughtery Racing. Like, they're not very good on every other track, but when stuff like this happens, people lose their minds. This has got to be the most surreal Milwaukee Mile race yet. But anyways, here's some bonus content for ya. Bonus content time. Yeah, I hadn't gotten to this one yet. That's about to change. So yeah, this is the Lego Ninjago 30674 Zane's Dragon Power Vehicles. Yeah, it's a polybag set. Yeah, I'm sure this isn't the full-size set as this set is made to coincide with the full-size set itself, just like any other polybags. With the exception of the Ferrari 499P polybag set, where no full-size set has been made. But anyways, let's get to the set. I'm gonna be building the car. 'Cause you know. Really quick and easy, isn't it? Well, there it is. Yeah, the swords just came right off. But anyways, there it is. Yeah, it seems to be a thing with Ninjago. Yeah, it's a pretty cool looking car. Just gonna rearrange the piece there. Man. Well, after having a painfully long time trying to rearrange this piece, since it's hard to come off, once it's on there, it's not coming off. I finally got it finished. At least the car. You could also build a jet. If you want to do so, you can download the digital instructions on the LEGO app or on LEGO's site. So yeah, it's not much, but still rolls pretty well. Yeah, the one complaint I do have is that there's no rubber tires, so you're stuck with the wheels. Yeah, it still rolls pretty well, and for the price, you can't really complain. But anyways, I'm going to sign off. Catch you guys next time, peace out.